Good morning. It's 7:30 on Saturday in the morning. I'm going to make some breakfast, but I have hopped on the scales, and on Tuesday I was 17 stone 10, 17 stone 10.4, and this morning I'm 17 stone 5.8. So that's a little bit over £3, about £3.5, I think. The only trouble with Nutritech, it doesn't tell you, it tells you your overall weight loss, but it doesn't tell you the difference between the last two weigh-ins, if you know what I mean. So it's telling me I've lost £12 altogether, but it's not telling me how much I've lost between weigh-ins, if that makes sense. I think I'm going to have something with crumpets for my dinner, breakfast. So I'll come back on and talk you through what I'm having. So it is now 5 to 8 and I have my breakfast. Now, you know, I got these crumpets in Newcastle from Marks and Spencer's, made with sourdough for fuller flavour. So I've toasted 2 crumpets. It's following a recipe from the Hairy Bikers on BBC Good Food. 2 crumpets, some fat-free Greek style yoghurt, and then just dry fry for a few minutes some strawberries, blueberries and raspberries with some they say mixed spice, but I've put cinnamon in. So I've put those over the top. So I've got crumpet, yoghurt, berries, and then they say honey. I don't have any honey at the moment, but I have got this jam that needs using up. So I've just put that in the microwave for a little bit, and I've got 15 grams of jam, or 15 ml, squeezed over. You probably can't see it very well because of the juices from the berries, but it doesn't that look delicious? And it's about 360 calories, and with the coffee and tea that I had a cup of tea when I first woke up, that it's about 400 calories with my coffee and the tea earlier. Yum yum. Right, it is 9:10. That breakfast was absolutely delicious. I could have probably left a mouthful or two, but I didn't because it was so nice. And also I am free of thinking about snacks all morning. It's a nice feeling not to have to think, you know, I'm going to be out for a good portion of the day, and it's a nice feeling to be free of the thought of having to lug snacks about with me, like apples, fruit, boiled eggs, things like that, because taking things like that with me would have helped me avoid other higher sin or higher calorie snacks. But it's just, again, like I said last night, freeing for me. So I'm going to go and pick up something like a meal deal from Co-op, and then I'm going to go to Fairburn Ings, which is like a bird, royal, Royal Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Birds, RSPB site. They allow dogs, and it's a lovely place to walk around. So I'm meeting a friend there who plays the same games as me. She won't want to be filmed, but I will get some footage of like the nature and stuff and the water. It sounds very windy, so I'm not sure how much talking there'll be, but I'll definitely get you some visual footage. And let's all have a lovely day. Did I say how much I enjoyed that breakfast? Lovely. So we are here. It's just after 10:30. Fairburn Ings, sort of outside York. My friend's here as well already. It's rather windy, so there won't be much talking, but I'll get some footage for you. So this is the shop, and where you can just buy sort of vending machine things, and there's toilets and picnic tables. I just popped to Aldi and got myself a sort of ricey bowl type thing and a couple of other bits, but I'll show you those later. Yeah. And we've got our two companions. Here. There's no wind down here, and of course them two stop walking and sniff something. Come on, go show them your fluffy bums and your tails. Come on Peg, don't go shy. Where's she gone? Come on. It's a lovely day. Even when it's windy, which it is up by the lakes, it's a warm wind. Let's get through this tunnel. I haven't actually been on this path before. Every time we come, we do a slightly different walk. But that's the fun of it, isn't it? No, not down there. Come on, this way. Can you hear the whining because we stopped walking for 2 minutes? I beg your pardon. We turned back on ourselves a little bit, but we're still walking in the shade. It's quite warm actually. You know, whenever we come out, we have adventures. This is an adventure. We've come along this footpath and it's quite overgrown. The dogs are in front, but you'll hardly be able to see them. Fortunately, they're both up to date on their flea and tick medication. So if we do get any little visitors, they'll be soon sorted. But yes, it was either this or walk quite a long way on the road. So we find our adventures and we have fun, and they're being so good, aren't they? What a lovely day. Here we go, back into the wild long grass again. It's probably going on for 12:30. So we're getting a bit hungry, but we've got a little while to go because we've taken a couple of, not wrong turns, but distracted turns while we've been talking and playing. But it won't I had that big breakfast, so I've had my water. Up there is Ledsham. It's quite a nice walk up to Ledsham from here, from Fairburn. Yes, check in later. Right, it's 1:20, and as I said, we had a little couple of wrong turns or distracted turns, but we are now back near the cafe again in the picnic area, and we are eating our lunch, and I'm having this tandoori chicken Buddha bowl. This is from Aldi. I haven't seen them before. Let's see if there's a description. Tandoori spiced chicken pieces with spiced brown rice, lentils and quinoa, fresh spinach, pickled red onion, tomato and cucumber salad, and a mint yogurt dressing. And that is about 330 calories. And it's got, yeah, the yogurt and mint dressing there. And then I've just got this apple, grape and cheese pack that was reduced. That's about 120 calories. My last strawberry smash. And I've got 2 very tired doggies. So it's about 440 calories altogether, and we've had a lovely day. So it is 5 o'clock. Came back from my day out at about 3:30. Had a cup of peppermint tea, and then I've just had a sleep. Had a little nap for, I don't know, 45 minutes or so. I was trying to watch something on the telly and I just kept falling asleep. And the dogs are flat out on their beds as well. It's a good while since I've had a nap, so it does make you wonder. Although I've had a fair few late nights as well this week. And obviously the day out in Newcastle. I'm not really feeling hungry, but I'm going to go and make a start on my evening meal and see where I get to. You know, start preparing it and see where I get to. But yeah, it's 5:05. I haven't recorded like a sit down video. I think that's going to, I don't know. We'll see what happens tomorrow, but I haven't recorded one so far. But yeah, I'm trying to think how I feel about the weight loss, or the weight on the scales this morning. It's like I can't take it seriously. Do you know what I mean? I think I always used to weigh on my own scales, you know, a couple of times a week or whatever, and then go to Slimming World and have it confirmed. I know that sounds really strange. I would like to find some kind of app where I can record my weight, and it tells me what I've lost between this time and last time I weighed, and overall. I don't particularly want any of those body decomposition scales. Body composition scales that is coming from all the trial threads that I'm reading. Murder trial threads. So I don't necessarily need new scales. I just need a new app. So maybe I'll have a look tonight, because I'm not very good at working out immediately what I've lost. But overall, it seems that I've lost like about £12 since last Tuesday, since the 23rd, a week last Tuesday. So nearly 2 weeks I've lost £12. I'm pleased with that. Yeah, I think you can tell that I'm not tired, but just not with it. need a lot more decompression time, I think, more downtime, more to watch some telly and just chill out and look through my phone and stuff. Yeah, let me go downstairs and see what I am going to make for my evening meal. Well, it's now 25 to 6. I've just pottered about while I've been preparing this. I've got another of the parsley sauce fish cakes. I don't think I'd buy them again, but I don't mind them and they need using up. So I'm going to eat one of those, and I couldn't really think of anything else that I wanted. So I've just cooked one of those, or Andrew has, and a few boiled baby potatoes. And I've got quite a bit of salad here. It's the Asda rainbow crunchy salad, and then I've just chopped some tomatoes to go with it. I think it was something like 90 grams altogether. And I've got this lovely, this is really nice, I like this, the Bramwell's house dressing, and some tomato sauce on the fish cake as well. And then I've got a K-Vag, you can't call them yogurt, so I usually gotta call them K-Vag, white chocolate, and just like 5 blueberries and 2 raspberries, and this apricot and almond mix that was reduced in Aldi. That's 100 calories. So we've got a mix of golden raisins, almonds and raisins covered in a yogurt flavoured coating with chopped dried apricots. So it's like one of those like 15 or 20 gram mixes. So I've got that on my yogurt. I'm not saying I'm going to eat this straight away after my meal, but I'll sort of pick at it tonight while we're watching our telly. I'm going to go and enjoy this now and catch you later. Well, good evening. It is 20 past 8. It's still a warm, sunny evening. We have just been quietly sitting on the settee, sort of watching something called The Survivors on Netflix, but not paying it 100% attention. I'm going to finish off my day with one of these strawberry splits and an ice cream lolly from Asda. It's from this box that says 6 assorted fruit split lollies. They're 60 calories each, and I'm going to have a can of Sprite Zero. So tomorrow I think I'm popping into town, or we're both going into town to try and sort my phone out. So we'll see how that pans out vlogging wise. And I'll check in later with my final thoughts and calorie total. Right, good evening. It's 5 to 10. Andrew's just gone to bed and I shall shortly be after him. I hope that I can still sleep tonight after having, I think it was maybe about 45 minutes nap. Because I came home at 3:30. And I was sat for a good while just sort of drinking my tea and trying to watch something, but I kept dropping off. And then Andrew woke me up like just before 5 because he wanted to eat his tea. I was on the settee. So yeah, I've had a lovely day today. You can see I've caught the sun. That's naughty me. I didn't put any sun cream on. Didn't think it was going to be so warm and sunny today, although I know you can get sunburnt by the wind as well. And there was a fair bit of wind round by the ponds. So yeah, lovely day with my friend, catching up and playing our game together. And my meals, I've been really happy with my meals today. Oh, that breakfast with the crumpets, that was absolutely delicious. I might make it on a video next time I have it, maybe like next weekend. I might make it on the video. I mean, it's dead simple, but it gives you a bit of content, doesn't it? And then the dinner, my lunch, sorry, you know what I ate when I was outside. I'll just tell you again what it was, just in case you didn't catch it. But it was from Aldi, and it was called the Aldi Balanced Nutrition Tandoori Chicken Butter Bowl. And it was like rice in like a tingly tongue, sort of thick sauce with chicken that had the tandoori spices on, leaves, pickled onions and things like that, and the yogurt sauce. And I thought it was really, really nice for 330 calories. Now, I could have got a sandwich. I was thinking of going to Co-op to get one of their meal deals. And but I wasn't just choosing that because I thought it was healthy. I chose it because I thought it looked really nice, and it was really nice. And there's another flavour as well that's a little bit plainer, another type of butter box. And then that apple, grape and cheese snack was surprisingly nice as well. So Aldi's up in their game in the packed lunch steaks. And then my tea was like just a normal tea, fish cakes, potatoes and salad. And then that yogurt, the K-Vag with the trail mix type thing, that was really nice. And I feel full and satisfied. I don't feel deprived. And I've had a good day with good steps. Certainly, like I said this morning, I feel freer. I'm not constantly thinking whether I'm on Slimming World or not. I need to take a snack. I need to take a snack with me to stop me buying things. Or I just go on my way to meet my friend. I'll just go to the shop and get loads of things for us to eat and for me to eat in the car. I've not really talked about eating in the car, but yeah, that was quite a bad habit of mine, was getting stuff to eat in the car. While while driving somewhere. Oh, but yeah, I didn't have a lot of time in Aldi, so I didn't really look at anything else. But yeah, I didn't, and I went from that breakfast was eaten, say 8 o'clock. You'll know better if you've just watched the vlog. But say I ate that breakfast at 8 o'clock. I went right through to 1:30. I mean, I was hungry. I knew I was ready for my lunch, but I wasn't like, hanging on by my fingernails. So I've had a really good day. I've enjoyed everything I've eaten, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I am going to go and sort my phone out because I'm sick of how hot it gets. I'm sick of the battery. And I'm ready for a new phone. I'm sick of the signal issues. I'm ready for a new phone. Right, anyway, after that ramble, I end today on 1,424 calories and nearly 15,000 steps, 14,900 steps. So by the time I've let the dogs out and walked up and downstairs, it might be 15,000. But thanks so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the weather, and we'll see what it's like tomorrow. Check in tomorrow to see what we get up to. See ya.